So was the mistake, and we're going to get to the multifamily, I promise,
Mhm.
but was the mistake because then you couldn't refinance them? And could you not refinance them because was it because you were a woman? Because what help, let's kind of unpack that.
Dissect that. Yeah. So because I was buying the houses with cash, I thought, okay, I will put debt on them, but I couldn't get debt. And it
Why
didn't
though?
matter because I was a small business owner and just for tax purposes and write-offs, like it didn't
Mm,
look like I made any money. And the
wow.
banks were super, super tight about lending. So I could have, like I said, hundreds of thousands of dollars in my bank account and I'm buying 40, $50,000 houses. I'm not talking like $1 million homes. So I
Right.
couldn't get loans on them. And I
How
knew
many
I
did you
wanted
end
to
up buying?
scale.
How many did you end
Uh,
up buying?
I only did 3 because I bought 3 very quickly, like, right out of the gate, went in, started doing the repairs, put together the teams. You need a property manager, you need to have the broker that
Right.
you're working with is gonna work with an investor, and it truly was the best thing that happened to me because it was not a scalable model to the extent that I wanted to grow a real estate portfolio. Would I rather have 10 single family homes with 10 roofs or one commercial multifamily with one roof and 10 residents? As you know, a very different
So,
model.
and you went down that path because you heard everyone talking about it on Bigger Pockets. As you know,
Mhm.
obviously, I have listened to Bigger Pockets over the years. And so you went down that path, and how great that you learned a lot of lessons
I
in
made
the
a lot of
beginning,
mistakes.
right? Right. But we do learn our lessons from mistakes more than we do wins, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, for
Did
sure.
you,
And
when you
I just
sold,
didn't
did you
have
make
the
money?
resources. Yeah, I made some money, but it was nominal. I made money on 2 of them and I broke even on one of them, but I'm looking for calculated risk and it felt very uncalculated. There was so much you could take into account when you're flipping houses, but if the market was going to turn, if the price of goods went up, there was unforeseen capital expenditures that came up during the process. So I did learn a ton about myself, about flipping houses. And what I realized very quickly was A, I couldn't get the financing to build a portfolio. And B, I wanted to scale. And at that point, like I said, I think I just started flipping houses because I assumed, oh, before you go into the big, large multifamily, do some single family. And the two are not correlated like at
Right.
all.
Right.